Hi everyone, welcome to my second private lesson. In this lesson, exactly, we're gonna make application. It will be about QuizApp. So we will do it with the Python. First, we'll use Tkinter library, and without library, we will use that. So um, in this class, we'll use for loop and while loop. We already created application, like the same application in JavaScript with the HTML and CSS. Now today we're gonna make it with the Python. Okay, let's start it. I don't want to lose a lot of time, but just you need to know about for loop. When we know about number of iterations, we're using for loop. When we didn't know about the number of iteration, we're using while loop. Sorry for the spelling. All right, let's start it. So let's come to the in here. So we have two page. The first one will be about Tkinter, the second one without Tkinter. So right, let's start first with it. First, we're gonna import our Tkinter library into it. Like we can say import Tkinter as Tk. So yeah, we did some short case, and after that we will import in the variable, and after that we can use Boolean functions. So we can say root equals Tk dot then big Tk. Yeah, then with the brackets we can do that like that. Now we can use our root in here to reach some boolean. All right, so then we can continue in the second step. We can say root dot and after that what can we do? We can add title for this window. I will show you all of them. We can say quiz app. By the way, you can use this Tkinter library to create a graphical user interface. So you can do a lot of things with it. And after that, let's say root dot geometry to measure size or the scale of the window size. So in this case, we can say 400 times for the width, and for height we can say 600. All right, would you like to try to display that? So we can say root. After that, we can say main loop to display out. So just don't confuse. Just I will show you in here how we're using for loop in this project. Just um, you can check all these things in here. Okay, you can focus on it. Focus on the for loop. So we have QuizApp. You can see that we already created this window with the geometry, that one, and our title is QuizApp. In this case, we added in here, and we already built it. So let's continue. So what we need right now. So I will do something just a minute. All right, now um, we need to add we need to create a variable, three variable. It will be question one, question two, and question three. All they will be in string, and after that we will use them for the for loop. Exactly, this is integration of library and variable. Okay, let's start it. So first we can say question one equals then tk dot string var. It means string variable. This question one is string variable. So then question two equals tk dot string var again. Yeah, we can delete the last one. Yeah, we can do that like that. And the last one will be question three equals tk dot not tk, it's tk dot string var in here. Yes. Now we can start for the first question. We can say question one, and we can add their label for question one. We can say so we can start with the tk dot label. So maybe you will say why we're not using root. So we don't need to use in here root. This root is for the scale the window. So in this case we're using built-in into tk library. Okay, so we just saying label, and after that we need root in here exactly to add into window all this information, all this label and the questions and answers, all these things. Using root to integrate our tk library, so with the our question exactly with the our window. Okay, and after that we're using our text, and for the text we can say we can ask our first question. We can say, what is the of the capital of France? Yeah, our first question is like that. Yeah, we can just come back down and we can say question one dot labeled and pack. We just can pack it, like we can close this question, and after that let's check what we have right now in here. So we have first question. Can you see that in our window? That's amazing. Let's continue. So now we can add here our options. Okay, we have four options, so we will say question one, options A, question one, options two, B, question one, option C, and all the way like that. Okay, and after that I will make copy paste. I don't want to lose a lot of time with it, so we can say question one, option A. It's like that, and after that we can say TT dot. Now we're using radio bottom to create the options there. So we're using again a root to integrate it with our window, and after that we can see tags. Our tags, this is our first option. It could be our answer. What do you think? Like we can see Paris. Exactly, this is true, and we're using variable. So variable means we will use our question one string var in here to integrate our variable into this library radio bottom into that for a parameter. So we can say question one to represent this string, and after that we can say value. For value it will be a option, right? That's cool. Now what we need to do, we need to close it with the pack. So cool. Now let's do same thing question, like this is B. For the B we can say tk.ready bottom, and after that we can add our root, and after that we can say tags. It can be Berlin. What do you think? So let's continue. Right, we can say variable will be same variable. This is still about our question one, and after that value will be what? Let's think about value. It will be B, right? And we can say question B, option B dot pack. So we can close it, and let's say question C equals tk dot right, ready bottom and root, after that text. So yeah, let's create some stupid idea for that. Stupid option, maybe New Delhi. This is exactly not in France. New Delhi. Oh my god, just New Delhi. All right, then variable will be same question one, and after that value will be C, right? And after that we'll say questions option C dot pack, right? Pack, and after that let's come for the last one. You can say question one, option D, right? We already created C and we pack it. Now we can say D and we can say tk.ready button. It is the same things, guys, all the way going like that. I really bored for that, but let's continue. Okay, we can say Roma, and we can say variable will be question one, still same, and value will be what? Value will be D, right? So now we can also pack it. We can say pack. Yes, that's all. So now I don't want to lose time. As I mentioned before, I will just copy paste it to duplicate them. So that's for about question two. Yeah. All right. Question two. Yes. Okay. Okay, this is for question two, and this is for question three. All right. Yes. Now question three. Cool. Three, three, three. Yes, three. So I will change also this variables. So variable parameters, it will be question two for the question two, right? This is our second question. We will change also the question in here, and it will be question 2. I really don't want to like take your time too much to disturbing this with these things. So this is for question 3 variable. Yes, this is 3, and this one is 3. So for the quick information, we just use question 2 for the second question, and the question 3, so represented with a string for the question 3. So the question 2 can be, what is the, let's say, highest mountain, or what they think if you ask it like that. Maybe we can say, so what is the capital of India? Maybe, right? What is the capital of India? Let's say in this case capital of India, and let's use their different values in this case. um so what can we say? So we can say Copenhagen. Maybe we can say Copenhagen, or let's say Zurich. Okay. Also, let's use again Paris, maybe Sofia, like Bulgaria, and in this case, the value will be New Delhi, isn't it? All right, maybe the last one can be, maybe we can use just Indian places, right? Indian cities like Bangalore. Let's say Bangalore, and let's say Mumbai, and the last one can be what? Last one can be Hyderabad, maybe Hyderabad. I think it is like that. If I wrote wrong, I'm sorry. Hyderabad, maybe like that. I'm not sure. Please, if it is wrong, just tell me. What is the what is the third question, Kemi? What is the largest ocean? Yeah, ocean in the world. We know that Pacific, right? In the world. Now, in this case, we can add here Atlantic. We can use Indian Ocean, Indian Ocean. Maybe we can do that, like, yeah, sorry, I start little, I become little tired. So this one can be where just thinking about it. Um, yeah, it could be not answer. Maybe the last one. Let me just check it. Arctic. Yeah, I was checking Google. Arctic Ocean, and the last one, true answer, Pacific. Pacific Ocean. So guys, now what I'm gonna show you. So let's run it and see the solution. What we have? Yes, amazing. We have three questions and like four options. Each of them have four options. Yeah, we have here to click them. Yes, now we can continue with the steps. So now in this case, we need to create a function. It will, the name of the function can be check answer, answer, sorry. And after that, we can continue with the steps. We can add our questions there, answers, and the score, and all those things. We can arrange all of them, right? So we can say definition, and after that, in the Python, using that, check answers, check answers. After that, we can open it like that, and we can come here, we can say questions equals, and we can open list to add our variables there. For example, question 1, question 2, and question 3, right? And after that, we can do same things for the answers. We can say answer, yeah, and after that we can open again that, but in this case we will use something different. What we're gonna say, we will say what is our answers. In this case, let's check it. The first one is will be A. This is Paris, right, for this question. the answer will be A. What is the capital of India? It will be exactly New Delhi. C. A. C. And the last one will be D, right? So we can say A, and then C, and then D, right? Our answers will be like that, guys. So now we can add one more. We can add our score in here. So first it will be 0, and after that we will increase it in steps, okay? So now what we're gonna say, we can say something like for I in range. Yeah, but maybe we can use like that. And length of the question, yeah, we can say length of the questions because it will iterate it 3 times for the questions, right? And then what we're gonna say, we can say with the conditions like in this case, what we did, we said like for I, like I in range, length of the questions. So how many questions we have in here? One, two, and three questions. So you can think it like three, okay? So length of the questions, it is three, and I will be one, two, three each time, and we will do some action there. So okay, now what can we say? We can say if questions, maybe like we can say, what can we say? We can say questions, yeah. If questions, then I index, it will iterate each time the questions. Like there will be, where is it? 1 minute, it will not run good. So I will show you that later, okay? So when I do that, you can see all the details there, okay? So I will show you that soon. Let me check it, please. So now what we're gonna do, if questions that I will be iteration in here, it will show each time the I index like will show the questions. So and after that we can say, I'm so sorry I waited in here, I was get call from commander. So yeah, I'm gonna say dot get, we will use in here get to get the questions. And after that we're gonna say equals what, answers, answers. So it will check question one and question one answer, question two and question two answer, and question three answer. So can you see in here, it will iterate it 3 times, and it will check each time the I index in like the indexes of the questions, and if they are equals to answer, in this case question one and question A equals to each other, it will just display out information. All right. So what we're gonna do right now, it will be something like we can say score plus equals 1. If the situation like that, if condition like that, it will work like that, okay? So then we can come down and we can say in here result, we can say result label, which is to show, let me first show you where it will be. So let's run it. Okay, we will add here also a label to show like in the, like from 4 question you did like 3 question correct. You did like you give 3 correct answer, like this kind of things in the this below of the specification. Okay, and we will add their button to submit the questions. Check it. Okay, now we can say exactly in here again result label, and in result label we can say tk again, and we will use in here label like we did before in here. Where is that? Yeah, we used for the first question, second question, it will be same logic. So and after that we will say, we will add here root, and after that, so we'll add also in here what we're gonna add. We're gonna add text like, yeah, we can use in here f method, or I don't know, we can do it with format too. So what just we can say, you know what, yeah, text, then we can say like that. All right, we can say you score it, and we can add here our score value. You score it, it will be score value, and after that, from we can say out of, let's say out of, and we can add here exactly length of the questions, right? Questions. By the way, we can do that with the format too, but let's you can just when we add here this f, we can add our variables into the string point with the fancy brackets, this dictionary point. We can use them like that too, and we can say out of that, yeah, that's all maybe. So okay, I think it is more in this case. So then what can we do? We can pack it too. We can say result label the pack. Yeah, just we can pack it. And after that we can open our, so we can create also our bottom, submit bottom. So we can come down into here maybe. Yeah. So we can say submit button for click, so for the C the correct answers. Sorry, it is not like that. We can say tk that button. Yeah, we can add here again our root to integrate it with the window, and after that we can say text can be submit like that, and we can use comment in here. Comment will help us to add our function in that to check it exactly. Comment will work for the our function to add in here like what kind of things with it in here, so our interactivity will be into that comment, right? It will check our function each time with the submit button. um, it will run the things, okay? So that's all, I think. Yeah, so we can say also submit button that pack to close it. Yeah, we have already this root main loop, it will run it directly. Are you ready to run it, guys? Let's save and run it, see what will happen. So the first question is, what is the capital of France? I will say Paris. What is the capital of India? Let's say New Delhi. What is the largest ocean in the world? Let's say Pacific. Submit. You scored 3 out of 3. Did you see that? It works. Let's say New Delhi. It is wrong. The first question, the answer is not correct. It will say you scored 2 out of 3. It works amazing. Let's do it like that. You scored 1 out of 3. So we can do some fancy things. Like what can we do? We can do something amazing with them. So we can come in here and we can say like what, we can add there something like building like, or we can change the color of the submit when you closer to all three correct answer. Like we can do for the one red, the for the two, um no, maybe we can do something like if you make a correct for the just one correct answer, we can add there, I don't know, some color like orange. Um, so if you do like two correct answer, we can add, I don't know which color, yellow or pink. I'm not sure. Anyway, so for the third one, we can do it like um, maybe green. If you make all of them correct, then we can do it green too. So and we can put there some building with the same color. So what can we say in this case? If question that I that get this things equals to that and do some operation like score plus equals 1. Now we can say if score, yes, let's do it like that. By the way, sorry, just come maybe right in here. Yeah, we can do that in here. We can say if score is, in this case, if score is equals 2, no, 1, if score is equals 0, and let's do something like what, we can change the color, guys. We can change the color of the submit bottom. We can say submit bottom mm, config maybe, and we can add here bg value, and we can say red. All right, let's try it. What will happen if it like that? Can we see that? Okay, let's do wrong all of them. Bangalore and Arctic. All right, it works. Can you see that? It is red. So we just did with the submit button, and after that we set that and config, and we add here bg, some like red color. We can do that yellow too, but I told you like step by step we will do that. If score is equals 0, then it will be red color, and we can use here exactly our nested if conditions. Like if you want, you can do that too with the else if, like elif. I mean, just you can do that like that too, but I will do something hard way. So to give you this logic, if score is equals 1, then we can do that different color. For example, we can say submit bottom, and submit bottom and the config, we can add in this case bg for bg. Let's say orange. All right, and we can say else, and we can say again if score is equals 2, and we can say submit bottom dot config, and the bg in this case can be what color? Let's say pink. I don't know, it is not much logical, but let's say like that because we have 4 questions, not 3. So let's say else and if, uh, maybe we can do like what, we can say if 1 it is red, if 2 it is orange, if 3 it is green, yeah, it is green, else it is red. Can do that too. Sorry, not red. Um, it can be, yeah. Let's do that. Orange. Sorry, I just mixed up again. Pink and the green, or if else, like else, if not all of them works for that, then we can say it is exactly red, because it will be what it will be incorrect answers. Okay. Let's run and see the solution. What will happen there? So yeah. Now, first let's try with the red if it works. Rome, Mumbai, Atlantic. What had happened? It says unknown option red. Unknown option. Alright, sorry, I just forgot to add here BG. Yeah, it works now. Sorry for that. Okay. Yeah, say Berlin, Mumbai, and Atlantic. All of them incorrect. In this case, it will be red, and it will say you scored 0 out of 3. So let's say Paris, it is true that we have only one, and Mumbai and Atlantic Ocean, two of them wrong, incorrect. So in this case, it will be orange, right? Cool. Did you see that? So now let's say for the pink part, if score is 2, So let's say Bangalore, it is Paris, and it is Pacific. In this case, it happened pink, right? And then let's do all of them correct. In this case, it will be green, isn't it? So let's say Pacific, New Delhi, and Paris. Green, did you see that? Let's do some more fancy things. So what can we do? We can say, we can use for loop in here to do some crazy things. All right, what can we do? We can say, um, for j, let's say for j in range, at there, we can do like the triangle from left side. Let's say, let's say, let's increase it. When you make more correct, then it will make this building increasing, like bigger. So, with the star, exactly, we can say 3. Oh, you remember we did something before in our lesson? Let's start with the 3 and let's go 4 and the 5. So we will use 3 stars. Let me do that, okay? I don't want to mix your mind. So, and here, let's say sum equals that one, and then come here and say for t in range, all right, then it will be j, it will follow j. So we just saying for j in range, it will go 1 2 3 like that. So with this empty row, and after that row, we can say row maybe for that. Yeah, row. And for t in range, it will follow g each time. If t is less than g, it will follow each time for that, like 2 3 2 1. It will continue like that. And in here, we can say row plus equals star. Yeah. Then we can say exactly in here what, we can change the color of this with the way, like we can say what? Change it. We can say show the, no, I think we can change the color with the config. Can we do that with the config? If it works now in here, root config, yeah. And we can say bg. Hmm, but I think it doesn't work maybe in here. We need to add also variable row. Just we can change the color of that with this label point maybe. Yeah, let's use the label way. We can say tk.label. All right, and then add here root. After that, let's say like for text, not add text. Let's say variable. No, it will be text variable. So what can we use? Radio bottom. I think we can use radio bottom for that. 1 minute. All right. We can just use in here the config method, but we need a variable. Maybe just it will display out directly that, but just we need to use this variable for here. So maybe we can say radio button. No, radio button. Sorry, not that. But in the label, I think we can use that. Let's do it like that. We can say tk.label, and then use their what can we use for the color? What can we use? Font. No, it is not font. I just forget that. Let's add first root and the variable. It's still text variable. Why it's make it like that? Maybe let's use radio bottom. I will try that. Root and config works here. No. Um, say variable. Let's say role. No, it doesn't work in here too. Which one is in here can work, guys? I just thinking about it. Give me a minute. I will add this row into that to display out. Let's say tiki.config. Where is the config? Root.config, I think. And can we add here something? No, not variable. In here, not work. So, what is it in here we can add from this library? Maybe. Mm, radio bottom is not doesn't work. Mm, radio bottom doesn't work. We got maybe radio bottom again. No, in here, but it is just not showing us the point. Config is not in here. Um, where can we use? But I think in here before that I was used in here for the color like config or something. BG. All right, BG. BG. Just use BG there. All right. I think we can say in here exactly t dot tk dot radio bottom or label. Let's say just label and add here root and for here. But variable, the variable not working in here. Maybe it can be right now. The second one is radio bottom. Let's use radio bottom. Okay, I'll try that. Um, let's add here also a. Say a for that. Radio bottom and root and variable. Yeah, variable is raw for display out, and the bg is equals for the first one can be red. I think this variable will not work again. I'm not sure, but let's try it. So it will say wrong, maybe. If it doesn't work, I will try something different. Let's run it and see. Okay, now let's say Paris, Mumbai, and um, Mumbai and Atlantic. Yeah. So in this case, for the first one, it is 1, but we will do that. We'll add the into else in here. Let's run it and see what will happen if it works. If we don't have any correct answer, what will it say? Berlin, Bangalore, Indian Ocean. Nothing there. Oh, okay. Let's make it a backpack to get it out. Run it again. Okay. Bangalore, Berlin, Indian Ocean. Yes. It makes it like that. Wait, makes it like that because we used radio bottom. What if we say label? Yeah, let's say label in this case. What will happen? Oh my god, I think it will not work. Alright, BG is the label. Okay, I think BG is not working with that. It means maybe we can say root uh, um let's use only root.config, or I don't know really what to add in here. Let's play it out. Maybe just say row dot is the name of the thing. Oh, just thinking about it, guys. BG or um no, it will not work like that. Let me check it, please. So, all right, friends. I think in this case, this one will be text. I just check it, and this one true. So let's check it right now. It is not variable. I will check it many more times. Yeah, see what will happen. Works. Yeah, let's say Berlin, Mumbai, Atlantic. Yeah, can you see that? It works like that. So when I add it, it will go all the way like that, okay? Like that. There's some fancy things I just showed you. So let's do same thing for each of these things. Also, let's say G plus 1 in this case, what it will look like. Let's say Berlin, New Delhi, no, Bangalore, Atlantic. Yeah, it will look always same. So there's another way. I mean, if you do it like that too, it will work. So if you do it like that or plus 1, it will be same thing, okay? So let's take it, apply for each of the other if conditions. In this case, it could be orange. You can just change color like orange. And for in here, we can add here pink for the color, guys. And for the here, we can add exactly green. The last one already there. So yeah, we created else a44 and a lot of things, right? Let's see what will happen now. Yep. Let's say Paris is true, and let's say all of them wrong. Let's try all of them in steps. Indian Ocean. It is the first one like that, right? First one like that when we click on it. Let's say the first one is Paris, true answer. The second one Mumbai, wrong, incorrect, and the last one incorrect. Did you see that? It is orange. It works. Now let's say the part is true, and we will do also true in like correct answer for the second question. Now we have both true, like two true answer, two correct answer. The last one will be wrong. It is pink. Can you see that? So what if we say Pacific? It will be green all the way. So if we do that like that, just we can do something like that. I don't know. Maybe we can add their images. Maybe it will be better. We can change the color of the images. We can use also image. We can add their Paris, New Delhi, or something else. So that's all from this side, okay? It is all about Tkinter library, and we just created our application with these codes. You can check here. We used for loop and in here if conditions, and again we used for like nested for loop into if conditions, and we applied for each of the point that same thing. You can see you can use also while in here. For example, you can say while like everything, while score is 3, just do some operation. I don't know, like what, just you can add there something different, okay? You can just come down exactly in here, and you can say while like score greater than 1, and do some operation. For example, um yeah, let's apply same thing in here. Maybe we can add that one in here, and we can say purple, purple, like that, while score, if its score is greater than, let's say, 2, let's do the same thing. Like, what will happen? It will never stop. Do you think it does never stop? Let's see what will happen. Let's do 3 and correct answer. Paris, what will happen? It will not work because it will never stop in this case, right? Look, it doesn't work. Computer is going crazy way. Okay, what we need to say, if score is greater than 2, it will continue. Then we can say maybe in here, like score is equals 3. What do you think? What will happen? Say Pacific, New Delhi, Paris. It's still same because it has to be 0 or something because we still saying greater. Its score is greater than 2. What we say like less than 2 in this case? Sorry, less than 2. Two different colors. Maybe we can say this is 3 and this is 3. It will be square. So score is less than 2. In this case, it will continue all the way like that. All the way it will show up these things. And if you say score is 3, then we can say break, isn't it? Maybe just we can say break or score 3. Let's run it and see if something unlogical. I'm just showing you, okay? Just check with your mind. So, but if not 3, it will still display out all the time these things and it will not work, okay? So what can we say? Like we can say while score happen like that, so it will be something like that, okay? So score is in this case if less than 2, so it will be score in, if score could become like 3, it will just stop the program. Do you think it will work like that? So what do you think? Let's do it 3 correct answer and see what how it will react our, so how it will react us. So let's say New Delhi and Pacific Ocean. Did you see that? It works. Nothing wrong. But when you click onto Arctic, what will happen? Let's see. 1 minute. Arctic and say Bangalore, orange. New Delhi. Did you see that? It displayed out two things at the same time. Can you see that? Look, if you say Berlin, but just you can't see at the same time all of them. Just let me show you again. So let's say this Berlin, Mumbai, and Atlantic. Did you see that? It displayed out two color together, red and the purple. It added purple below of the red because we said if score is less than 2, in this case Berlin is incorrect, Mumbai is incorrect, and the Atlantic is incorrect. It is less than 2, and it's just displayed out the square with this one, and it added there below of the what, below of the red one, right? The 0 correct answer. And we said score is 3. Let's delete score is 3 and see what will happen, what will change in this case. Do you think something will change? Let's say Berlin, Mumbai, and Atlantic. It still didn't stop. Did you see that? Never do that, guys, okay? Always add there some endpoint. In this case, you can say what? You can say score is equals 3. Just it will stop. Or just you can say break. Let's say like that. And do again Berlin, Mumbai, and Atlantic. It will work. Let's say Pacific. What happened? It is like that because it is greater than 1, right? In this case. So let's say Pacific is true, Paris also. It will be alone because it is greater than 1, right? What if we do it like Paris, New Delhi, and all of them greater? So look what we said in here. While score is great, like less than 2, in this case, if score is 1, it will show up with the red and the purple. So that one, with the red and purple. So let's do it. Berlin, Mumbai, Atlantic. Let's do Paris, just one of them true. It will show us like what? 1 minute. Let's run it. Let's say Berlin. Sorry, let's run it again. Oh my god, just my mind stop. So okay, let's say Berlin, Mumbai, Atlantic. It shows us like that. Let's say New Delhi, still same. Bangalore, still same. Atlantic, still same. Arctic, still same. Let's do same thing again with different mind. Let's say the Paris, Mumbai, Atlantic. It will work alone. Do this one, same, 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 changed. Let's say Berlin, Mumbai, all of them wrong. It will work again like that. Can you see that? So in this case, if it is one or something else like that, it will work always like that, guys. Okay, you can use while also in here. Anyway, I just showed you like how it works. You can check it later. By the way, I'm sorry for some point if I did something wrong because my mind is really stopped. I don't want to do it like again and again. So the second one, without library, so it is really not much difficult. So it is just something we applying in some way. So just we can say, I will be very fast, guys. Okay, just watch the video. I will stop in here. Maybe I will not stop. Anyway, if you want, you can watch it, or if you want, just you can tag video little for the next time. For the like, you can pass this points. So you can say questions, and you can open here dictionary, and just you can say question. After that, this is key, and we can add here for the questions. Sorry, yes, we can add here like the question: what is the capital of France? What is the capital of France? Like that, and we can just come back down. Before that, we can add comma, and we can say options, option, or just option or options. Let's say options. And for the options, we can open another list, and we can say um like a dot Paris, and b like b can be where London. Let's say London. Let's say Berlin. I will do same thing, really. I don't want to lose time. So for C, you can say which place, New Delhi. Okay. And for the D, you can say Rome. All right. And the last one will be answers. Yeah, we can use answers in here to continue that. So in this case, answer will be A, isn't it? Okay. Answer will be, I think, A, right? So our answer in this case will be A, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Paris is true. So we can add here that one. Yeah, we can apply same logic for each of them again. Let's take this guy, add here, come down, add again in here. What is the second question? What is the highest? Let's say, what is the highest mountain? What is the highest mountain in the world? In the world. Second question is that. And we can say K2, Mount Everest, Mount Mount Everest, right? And we can say Kang Hejunga, Kang Hejunga, Kang Hejunga, something like that. If I'm wrong, just please give me a correct answer. You can write in description, and we can add Lhotse like that. Okay, this is D, and the answer will be in this case B, right? So also in here, because we will just access in the list all these things with the questions, like questions, then we will open list, and after that we'll add with the string value, like to check the question, check the options, check the answer. So the last one will be, what is the largest ocean? Let's say, what is the largest ocean in the world? This is our another question. Let's come here. Okay, just we can say Atlantic. Oh my God, what I wrote? Atlantic Ocean, Ocean. Let's say the second one, Indian Ocean. Third one, the third one will be where? The third one, Southern Ocean. Yeah, the last one is will be Pacific Ocean. I will do that like that, okay? And it is something, by the way, just add here this comma. Don't forget to add the comma. Yes, just like that. And after that, we can see all our questions, okay? So now we can say score is equal 0. In this case, score will start with a 0. And we can say for question, in questions, isn't it? In questions. Then we can comment it and we can say print and questions. Then we can say print questions. Question. I think question will be better. In question, we will check our question. Let's see if it works. Yeah, this is our questions. Can you see that? So also we can say like options, like that, options, and we can say options, and we can say options like that. Let's run it. See, did you see that? Now this time we saw our options, and we can apply same thing for the answers too. Let's come back to first point. Let's continue. So now what can we say? We can say in here for the iterate point, I think we can say for option, sorry, just for show the option now. We can say for option in questions, yes, then in questions we have options. So we'll get all the information in it, right? So now if we display it out this option, we will see our all option there. Let's see what will happen. Burn. What we did wrong. For option in questions, option. Oh, I think something wrong in here. What is wrong? Question, options. I think some spelling things is not true. Questions. Yeah, questions and options in the list. Options. What's wrong in here? That one must be integers or slices, not str. Alright. What we did wrong in here? Option in question. Oh, sorry, it is not question, guys. Sorry, we already import, like we already created this question into questions. We already got all this information from questions. Now we can apply same thing for the question. Now we can access in the question and we can see options. So, like we said, for question in questions, and after that we got all these questions into question, so not this one, into that. So and after that we access it into questions with the question for that, and after that we displayed out all of them. Now we apply the same thing for the options. Now we will use all of them. So let's run it and see our options and questions at the same time. Like first we displayed out with the first for loop our questions, right? First question, second question, and third question. We have three questions in here, and after that we used here nested for loop to show our options, each of the, like below of the each questions. So first it will say, like, if like let's think for question less than questions less than three, then iterate like increase I each time, increase question, it will be one, and after that it will come inside option, it will say one option, two option, three option, four option, like that. It will display out these options, and after that it will go second question, because this is nested for loop, and it will come again into the inner for loop, and after that it will check again here options, like that, and it will come back to our outer for loop, and again it will come inside it and it will show all of them. I hope you understand. Okay, if I didn't explain good, I'm so sorry for that. So you can check all the things again. So now we can say something in here like user answer. Let's say user answer, the time for the comparing. So we can compare the answer and the user answer. User answer, the question answers. So we can say user answer, sorry, user answer equals input, and then we can say like, please enter the ladder of your answer, ladder of your answer. Yeah, I think it is better explanation. So then we can come down and we can say if user answer, like if user answer equals to and question, yeah, question, and we can access in question answers, right, answer or answer, sorry. Now we can access this answer into our question. This is questions, but as I mentioned before, we already get the question into questions. So now we are accessing with question to the answer, our answers like A, B, and this one, each of them, three of them. Now we will say if it is like that, we will increase score. Or in this case will be increasing each time, will increase each time. And after that, we can say print it is correct. So let's say I said A, but look, we are in the option, guys. We are still in the nested for loop, and we applied this nested for loop, sorry, for the outer part, but we have options in here. Now we're saying like if user answer is equals question dot answer. So in here, I mean answer, in this case, we will say correct. Okay? So it will, as I mentioned before, it will iterate each time the questions, like first question will be first, and then the second question and the third question, and it will know which one has to increase and which one has to check, because we are still in this order, right? We can check it. Oh, I think you didn't understand anything, but just um I will tell you end of this again, because I believe you are very tired. Incorrect. In this case, it will be incorrect. And we can come out of all of them. We can say print. Now we can use format maybe. You got, you got. Let's use same thing we did before. You got, you can use score in here, and out of, you can use again here length of the questions, or yeah, length of the questions, yeah, maybe questions, let's say questions, and we can say questions correct. Yeah, let's run it and see, and after that I will explain and I will finish the class. So what is the capital of France? I will say A. I will say correct. And second question, what is the highest mountain in the world? I will say wrong. Like I will say A again. It will be Mount Everest, but I said A. It will say incorrect. Yeah, in here. And we will say Pacific Ocean. After I say Pacific Ocean, it will say you got like uh, you got 2 out of 3 questions correct. So you got 1 out of 3 questions correct. So this is another point. All right. This is what I mean. So in here we just show it out the each question each time, and after that we use nested for loop to check, to add our options below of the question. With that, like first we displayed out our first question, and after that it shows out like 4 options, and after that it come back to in the 4 questions outer for loop, and it just displayed out second question, and it the inner for loop displayed out 4 options again, and after that it iterate each time until 3 questions done. And we just here set like user answer equals please enter the ladder of your answer, then into the outer for loop, and after that we just compared it, like if user answer is question that answer, we just accessed into question. The question is looking like questions in this case, okay, just because we said question in questions, we just got all the information from questions. So now we can access question and answer into question, so just don't see that, okay, the s. Anyway, so we have here answer, we just access it in here. So then we checked each of them, like we said, if user answer is A, in this case for the first question, it will be true. If the B for the second one, it is true. If the third one is answer is A, it is true. If user made it like that, true. If user made it for the third question, it's like B, it will be incorrect. In this case, else point will work. And lastly, we out of all of them, we said you got score out of land questions, or we have 3 questions, and you got score just increased each time in here, and yeah, we just got our main point. Guys, this is all. I'm so sorry if I spoke a lot, but it finished. Thank you very much for your joining. All right, we will do a lot of projects like that in the future. The next lesson will be about a list. This is just private lessons in JavaScript and in Python I did to show you this for loop and while loop logic. Thank you very much for your joining. I appreciate it really. So have a very good time. Have a very good day. I hope you will come back again. And please just, if you like it, just you can make this application to like just make practice, or you can just play with it. I don't know. I hope it helped you. Thank you very much. Have a very good day. And I'm sorry if I made it a little longer. I was trying to make it shorter, but it was really longer. I'm so sorry for that. I really don't wanted you to disturb your mind. Thank you very much. Have a very great day and have a very good time there. Bye bye.